It was time to leave Krabi behind and head 3 hours across to the east coast to Nakhon Si Thammarat. Nakhon Si Thammarat is a wonderful town rich in food culture and an interesting cafe scene with a unique brew that I was just hanging out to taste. This is Cafe Buran, which is one of my absolute favourite treats in Thailand. And this machine is so beautiful. It's just got hot water inside, 2 channels, one for coffee and one for tea. And they even take the time to care enough to have preheated cups back here on the back of the machine. They literally just take boiling water, scoop it into these cloth bags, which are holding coffee grind. This one here is 100% coffee. However, you will find other shops around Thailand mix it with things like peanuts and soya beans just to give it some bulk. So make sure you ask what's in it first. After the coffee's been brewed, they just pour off the coffee into the cups, finish it off with condensed milk, and then you're done. Tea's very similar, comes out a red colour, and that's from a natural food dye that's in the tea. But it really is quite cool. Cafe Buran literally means antique coffee. I'm going to have one of these in this beautiful shop right here in Nakhon Si Thammarat. Oh, Kokken Cup Nong. Wow, I've been waiting for this. This is called Khao Niao Penjarong, which means sticky rice in 5 colours. It's really quite beautiful. This one here has been coloured with some butterfly pea, this one with turmeric, this one with pandan, and these 2 are both natural black and white sticky rice. And then they're topped again with an egg custard, some crispy fish, some coconut with prawn, and then some crispy pork. It's so unique to this shop, so unique to this area. I've never seen anything like this back home. And the textures are lovely. What a great way to start the day. This family-run cafe adjoins a few other eateries which were built by transforming the previous horse stables from the mayor's residence into a thriving food location. It's quite unique and very efficient. The influence of Chinese food is very apparent in the south. There is an amazing array of handmade Yamcha, from pork balls to minced chicken and mushrooms. Wonderful fillings stuffed into bread buns and then steamed over these huge Yamcha steaming stations. It's quite a special way to cook and very efficient. The father of the family-run business is a master of one of the South's most popular pastry items. I just had to go and ask his permission for a lesson. I've always wanted to know how to make these properly. Chinese donuts are called il ja gui, and if you don't know how to say it when you come to Thailand, it doesn't matter. Just read the sign here, it tells you exactly what it is. And I'm here with the master called Sawadee Krab. Sawadee Mai Krab. Pen Kru Pom Krab. Okay, Krab. So I've got to have a go. The master here has shown me how to do it, and it really is a bit of an art form. So I've got my head bandana on, so I'm ready to go. Okay, all you need to do, you need to cut this lovely dough about 1 inch thick. This has got yeast in it, and it's also got a little bit of sugar and various other things, including flour. We stretch that out like that. Okay, mate? And we cut that in half. Give that a little bit of a stretch. A dab of water along the body. And then on top. And then 3. Some here. 1, 2, 3. Another stretch. And into lovely hot oil. And then they fry. They puff up. They become golden and lovely. And you can eat these just dipping them into condensed milk, or in Chinese porridge, so rice porridge in the morning. Eating with that is fantastic. ทำอาหารนี้กี่ปีแล้วครับ70 ปีแล้ว Wow. So he's been doing this for his whole life. 3 generations prior to him, in fact. What a pleasure to be here making Chinese donuts in Nakhon Si Thammarat with the master of Chinese donuts. I've just come to get myself a coffee and I saw these. These are called luk chup. Now, the first time I saw these in Thailand, I actually walked past them. They're so delicious. I used to think they were marzipan until I found out what they really are. What they do is they get dried mung beans, and boil them until they become a paste. And then they cook them further in a wok with coconut milk and sugar, and then they roll them into whatever shape they like. And they're sort of Moorish, you can't stop eating them. Then, after they roll them into these shapes, they hand paint them with food colouring, and then they dip them in gelatin, and they get this lovely, shiny edge on them. They're so quirky, so different. I want to show you how to make one of the most simple things in Thai cooking, but it's one of the most important things to have as well: ground toasted rice. Ground toasted rice can be used in lap, so a lap salad. It adds an amazing flavour and also crunchy texture. You can add it to dipping sauces to give it a unique flavour, or even to a curry to slightly give the curry a better mouthfeel when you eat it. Anyway, so easy to do. I've seen different types of ground toasted rice. I've seen it used with jasmine rice or also with the sticky rice as well. Completely different. The jasmine rice has slightly more perfume to it, and the glutinous rice has a slightly different texture, more thickening agent to it. Anyway, really easy. In a pan, no oil, nice and dry. Today I'm going to mix the two together to give me the benefit of both. So we're going to add here our glutinous rice, about half a cup. I'm not going to make too much. And the jasmine rice, again, half a cup. And on a very low heat, just stir that in the pan. And that's it. It took a while, but it is worth the time. Pour that into the mortar and pestle, and then we start to pound. And there you have it, ground rice. Add flavour to your food. Next episode, I head deep into the forest of Nakhon Si Thammarat to cook a couple of special seafood dishes for you, and also one to share with the locals.
Wow.